Why we can't listening? Not important. How much we can listen is important. The reason why we are studying foreign language is to communicate with the native speakers who use the language that we learn. This is basic, and also we try to use the language of foreign languages to communicate. When we start learning, we can go for step by step, one by one, to build the vocabulary and then to learn about pronunciation, including phonics or other short sentence, and then from basic to reach the goal. But one of the important thing is to get familiar with the sound, natural sound that people speak normal speed at least 200 words a minute. We are trying to listen, get familiar with that, but we cannot listen to the speed. We cannot catch up. But we can try to listen, and then we can measure how much we can listen. We can improve. So the more we focus on listening and speaking, the better we can understand and listening and get a good pronunciation in foreign language. This is the reason why we learn. So the mistake or cannot understand is not matter. So the matter is how much we can improve the percentage. For example, my level in Vietnamese, 30% or 20% in listening and speaking. I can test of them with using AI or using, I try to speak and then with Jallo. And then now I start with making sentence with the high frequency words and defining words, not only Korean, but also English and Vietnamese as well. By doing that, I can measure my pronunciation. Thoroughly, I cannot listen of my language partner's message, voice message. Even I send the voice message, they don't want to get the voice message. They say, send message in text because the text doesn't say anything because the text is text. But speaking is very complicated. They cannot understand. Even I cannot understand. But a little bit I can understand if I can guess. I try to speak well, and then my language partner also can maybe catch up some. Because if they ask me, do you mean A? Right? Do you mean A? Then so this is a good communication when we feedback from what we listen. But no feedback, and then just I cannot understand you, and then just send messages with the text. Then yeah, we cannot focus on the listening and speaking. Basically, the normal communication is fundamentally and then spoken based. So spoken based communication is very important. Like native speak, native language is okay. The second language, if I can reach the high level, then it's okay. If I learn the foreign language, I should catch up the how much I can listen, how much I can speak incorrectly and correctly in pronunciation. So and try to do that hopefully, and then keep doing. So, and using Jello is good. Using Jello is good. And also, I try to make 20 sentences with 20 words using and high frequency words and defining words with 2,000 words. So each session, 20 words, I should go 100 session. So 100 session is not long. And then I keep doing that. Not only Korean, but also English and Vietnamese, I can reach the half the goal. I can make sure that the difference of expression in speaking and then making sentence. But making the sound is very important. So, and then even I can get a voice message writing in my with my voice. After then, I can quickly do with the AI. Then AI is a good function in large language model. Now I talk about and then how much can we listen to improve the speaking and listening in foreign language. This is I talk about it, but at the same time I write down all the contents after doing it, and then I can make new contents with AI with the guide or simply yes, and then I can make ask the prompt engineering like this. This is not the matter why we cannot listen. This is a matter how much we can listen and speak properly in having good pronunciation. And then you would you give me a good content about it using this content that I mentioned here. Now I copy and then the content that I talk here and voice lighting. Then I can just add because the prompt engineer included it. So I just yeah paste it and then get answer. Create structure content piece, how much we can listen and speak well. It's not about why we can't listen. It's about how much we can listen. A real measure of progress, why listening from first. And then AI gave me some new content about what I told. And then I can copy and paste it again. Then I can review with the good content well organize the content from AI by AI. Then here I understand work turn your long explanation into clear structured content that explain your belief. And then the key is not why we can't listen, but how much we can listen and speak well in order to improve foreign language skills. With a focus on pronunciation, listening, and speaking, there's a refined version of your message, giving all your ideas, but making it organized and easy to use as content. This is not about why we can't listen. It's about how much we can listen. When we study foreign languages, the ultimate goal is communication. Connect with the speakers of the languages we love. Most natural way humans communicate is through spoken language. Text is useful, but listening and speaking are the foundation, the real measure of progress. Instead of worrying about why we can't understand everything, we should measure how much we can understand and say. If my Vietnamese listening ability is 20 to 30%, I can measure it. If I can catch some word and guess the meaning, that's still progress. Over time, we focus on increasing that percentage. Why listening comes first? Native speaker can speak 200 more, 200 words per minute. The bus is hard to keep up, but by listening more, even at natural speed, our brain gets familiar with the sound, the rhythm, the intonation. This familiarity improves pronunciation and comprehension, step-by-step method. I use a practical approach to build my listening and speaking skills. Start with the high frequency words, 2000 common words. Each session, learn to 20 words, make 20 sentences using that. Repeat for 100 session. 2,000 words mastered in context. Practicing four languages, Korean, English, Spanish, and more. Record my voice compared with AI feedback. Use messaging, voice messages for real communication. Why voice matters. Many language partners prefer text, but text doesn't train this. Real communication needs feedback from what we hear. When we speak and someone says, do you mean that? That's good communication. We confirm, observe, and prove. Tools and habits. AI to check pronunciation and grammar. Voice messages to train speaking and listening, not just writing. Content creation, work on what I practice and share it. Conclusion. Don't focus on why you can't listen yet. Focus on how much you can listen and speak now. Measure your progress and improve step by step for the constant listening and speaking. And feedback, pronunciation, and understanding will let you go. If you want, I can turn this into teaching program outline with the daily activities or list and progress tracking so you can apply it for your English and Mandarin. Do you want me to do the next? Yeah. Then I talk about it.